So it's Fact Check Friday. Last night was long because I had a lot of orders to finalize. Did that. I got up a little early because today is swimming for my kids and then a movie date in the afternoon. And so I knew if I didn't do this now that I would probably just forget. And I didn't want to just forget because y'all need the facts. So here I am. I don't got my theme music today. I don't got my shirt today. Well, I got a P2U mental health shirt, but you know, it's just very relaxed, and I'm even peeling my fruit for breakfast. That's how relaxed I am. But I wanted to make sure I got you the facts this week, especially with the summertime here. I'm seeing it a lot because let's just face it, people like to smell good, but sometimes what smells good to you might not be good for you. What do I mean by that? Well, there are countless brands that I'm coming across that are advertising the butter, body butters and stuff that they have as a solution for eczema, specifically eczema, like specifically stating I made this for my eczema. As a person that's deeply involved in the science and the research behind eczema, my skin cringes. My skin crawls and I cringe. And the reason why is because their body butters have fragrance. I don't know if you know or not. I won't assume that you know. But fragrance is not good for eczema. Scented lotion, scented anything really. Even if it's a natural scent like essential oil, fragrance oil, it's not good for eczema-prone skin. It doesn't matter that you have all of these other ingredients when it has a fragrance to it. And I'm gonna tell you why. Fragrance is actually one of the most well-documented triggers for eczema. So first and foremost, people, adults and children with eczema already have a leaky barrier. What does that mean? It's already compromised. That's often due to a filaggrin gene mutation, reduced ceramide levels, and a lower natural moisturizing factor, or NMF, than a person without eczema. This translates to the skin losing water a lot easier and also being more permeable to molecules that are on the surface. So when that fragrance molecule is being put onto the skin surface, there's so many gaps already present in the skin barrier that molecule can just seep through and create those sensitivities. That's what a leaky barrier is, and that's how it causes a flare-up. Another way that fragrance can cause irritation to eczema-prone skin is by inducing an allergic reaction. Some fragrance ingredients attach themselves to proteins, and the body learns to identify that as a threat. It's almost like the first exposure of that fragrance teaches the immune system, and then every interaction with that molecule thereafter can trigger a reaction or a flare-up. And what's important to know is that kids' skin is significantly different than an adult's skin, and kids with eczema are even more different. Kids with eczema-prone skin are more prone to overreacting in general. And like I said earlier, a common myth is that a natural fragrance is better. And to be honest, I can see why one might think that, because we think of nature, we think of healing, and to some degree that's correct. But an important caveat there is understanding what nature can help to improve and what nature can actually cause harm. That's like, for example, poison ivy is part of nature, but if you come into contact with that, you better believe there's going to be some reactions. That leads me to the point about essential oils. Yes, it's a natural fragrance that comes from a plant. However, some of the ingredients that are in some essential oils are among the well-documented triggers for eczema flare-ups. So an important rule of thumb to think about when you look at any product that says natural, natural doesn't necessarily mean the safest. It just means that it came from plants or earth type resources instead of a lab. So, long story short, too long, did not read. Here's what I want you to take away. Children's skin is different than adults. Eczema-prone children's skin is different than normal children's skin, which is also still different than adults. Fragrance flares, so avoid it. Laundry detergent, body butters, daily lotions, body washes, soap bars, all should be unscented, because there's going to be someone somewhere who tries to influence you to try a body butter that smells amazing for your eczema. And I want you to be able to say no, because Taylor said that fragrance can cause flare-ups, and I don't want flare-ups.